Hey there folks, Foggy here. Welcome to day 158 of my year of solo board gaming. Considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid, we are currently playing through the solo campaign available from the fine makers of this game, and I'm sorry that the camera's doing weird things. We are playing through the first half of the campaign, and we are gonna stop after Fort 8. I promise you that. We were successful though in our last fort. We were able to build Fort 6 Salernum. We were able to complete the goal and complete the challenge, so we have our extra little bonus here. The challenge bonus is no matter what, you always get this whenever you're starting this fort. So if it takes you like 5 times to do it, all 5 times you're going to get this little bonus, which is, I think, part of the reason why they have you do it sequentially, so that, now if I went back and did the fort on them, it wouldn't matter if I got the challenge or not, because I've already completed that fort. But my game, my rules, and I'm just playing these forts in order. The Brocolitia fort, that's fort number 7, housed the Temple of Mithras, a god beloved by Roman soldiers. It was the largest such building to occupy the site. The rules here is that you cannot build any landmarks, so we'll go ahead and just cross these off. We cannot build the landmarks. We are prohibited. All right. And our goal is you must fill all 3 temples and score 65 VP. So that's these right here. We have to build all of these, which means that we have to do the small temple first, then medium, then large. You do not have to fill them in completely, but you do have to build all of them. So we're going to have to put some resources here, which means we're going to be going for piety this time around, which is not common for me. The challenge here is that if you score 20 in VP, 20 in Renown, you will gain a little setup reward for Fort 8. So let's go ahead and get started here. We're not going to waste any time. You know the rules. Our initial fate card here is going to be 2 soldiers, 2 builders, 1 servant, 1 citizen, 2 bricks, 1 brick for our existing resource. We'll deal the neutral cards, and then we'll determine our path. So we've got our path cards over here, and I'm sorry that they were off screen there. All right, so we've got completed cohorts and completed wall guard sections, neither of which really strike me as beneficial. So my feeling here is which one's going to be more helpful, and I feel like this is going to be more helpful in terms of what we get down here for goods. So I think we're going to go with the completed cohorts, and that just tells us that we do need to make sure that we try to complete as many cohorts as possible. We had that as a goal last time around, and we didn't complete a single one. Oops, I messed up. All right, so where do we begin? Let's go ahead and start getting the fort built. So we'll go ahead and commit all 3 of these folks here. Actually, we'll commit all but 1. We'll hold on to 1. So we're going to complete the first 2 here. And then immediately turn around and start to build out the wall a little bit, which is going to give us an extra person. We'll go ahead and do 3 soldiers, and we'll do those all up here. That's going to give us a little bit of discipline, but it's also going to give us some protection. We'll go center and right. We'll go ahead and start committing folks to the priests. I think we'll do 3 on the priests, just to get that initial push here. We've now got these 2 folks here. We're going to commit 2 of these to mining and foresting services, so we'll get that extra brick on the next round. And then where do we want to go? So right now, we still cannot build the small gardens. We need one more for that. We could build the temple. The temple kicks in pretty quickly, so you only need 1 to actually build it. So we'll go ahead and build that. We're going to get 1 piety out of this. We could commit a second person here. We can commit this dude here to the temple. What that would do is it gives us 1 more piety, and it'll also give us a favor that we could use for whatever we want, which there is something to be said for that. We could also put 1 down here, which would allow us to build out a little bit more. It's not going to be able to do much. We don't have much else that we can work with here. Like, it's really just kind of pathetic, actually, the way that this is now set up. I have a feeling I'm going to need the bats to get rid of disdain at the end of this game. So I think that's what I am going to do. I'm not looking good this first round. We're going to get one more builder. We'll put the builder towards the fort. We're now at 2. We have 1 brick left over, and we'll commit that to the wall, and we'll hopefully do something on the next round. But that's it. I mean, that's about as bad as it gets. But let's go ahead and start drawing cards. We only draw the 1 card. We're hoping it's not a left. It's a left. So we are going to get that 1 disdain right from the get-go. We actually could use our... we don't have the favor yet. We actually have to fill that in first. All right, so we do have 1 disdain. So we do want to get the baths built. Let's go ahead and do our next round. We're going to get 1 soldier, 1 builder, 3 servants, 2 citizens, 3 bricks total, 1 on the card, 2 more that we're building. We're going to do our neutral card that we'll then ignore, and then we'll flip these. So constructed landmarks, total gladiator strength. So we're going to go total gladiator strength, neither of which we really think that we're going to do. But obviously, since we can't build the landmarks at all, you know, at least we have some shot up here if we decide to focus on it a little bit. I honestly don't even remember how they work. That's how pathetic it is. We may as well go ahead and build. Yeah, we're going to commit these folks here and go ahead and just simply get this medium temple built so that is now constructed and done. We will go ahead and use 1 person here on the performers track to get another builder, which allows us to build up the fort, which gets us another person back. We're then going to use 2 bricks. 1's going to get us a person. 1's going to get us some renowned and protection, which we'll do here. We're going to continue out this way on here. And then I think we'll go ahead and get... My concern here is that I kind of feel like I can't really use that many priests here because I can only go this far. I don't have enough to go any further. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 3 here. I'm going to use 2 here. I'm going to use 2 here first. We're going to continue on the Apparatorius track. That'll get us another soldier. The soldier, in turn, we can use to get some discipline, and we can use 1 more person here to get some more discipline as well. And that's going to give us another builder. Now we could, at this point, build... we can't build the baths because we need 2 bricks for that, so that is a shortcoming there, to say the least. We could build the small hotel so we get some extra people. And that's probably not a bad idea. That'll use these folks up. It'll get us 1 more person. That person can then get us another... we're not far enough out there to do anything. I mean, we have these. We could just commit them to here and just start getting... I think what I'm going to do is I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. We know that we need piety. We're probably doing a lot of piety this round. Let's go ahead and fill this in because we need to at least get this out to a little further along. It's going to give us 2 of these. And then the temples, one thing I'm not too sure about is whether the temples can be filled out of order. Because much like the theater, you know, I think you can choose on the theater which order you want to do them in. You cannot start filling the medium temple until the small temple is completely filled. You must always fill each row from top to bottom. So that answers that question. We will go ahead and I think then we'll do 1 servant here to get us some piety. We'll also get a favor, and that's kind of where I wanted to make sure I went with that. So now we're pretty much protected on this next round. We'll go ahead and use the other servant to continue mining and foresting. We're not doing great though. This is a kind of piss poor round. 2 cards. We're gonna get left and center, so we are protected. We don't have to use our favor yet. Hoorah! All right, and we're gonna start round year 3. 1 soldier, 2 blue, 2 servants, 2 citizens, 1 brick plus 2 more bricks. Is that right? Yeah, it is just the 2 bricks. Humbug. And then we're going to reveal some cards. And then we're going to look at our path and production. So fill temples and final disdain. And I think we're going to go fill the temples. So I think we're actually going to fill them up. So builder and citizen. One thing I really don't do enough of is actually paying attention to this is going to go towards protection. We'll go on the right hand side, I think. We'll go ahead and get the granary built so we can continue to move on. 2 more down here. That'll get us another person. I don't do enough to really think about, like, you know, how is the bottom left really going to help me out? Like, what am I getting out of that? We're going to do... Oof, no, I can't do that. I guess we'll do here and here. I was going to say I could probably do that top protection there, but I can't reach it, unfortunately. We're going to go 3. Actually, we're going to go 1 on the apparitors to get a blue, which we will then turn around and use to get that, and then that will give us a renowned. We'll go ahead and use 1 more here to get the brick. And then the brick, we'll go ahead and fill this in here, and then that will give us another renowned, which means we'll fill in this here. We'll use another brick down here to get us another renowned, to get us another builder. Oops, that's the wrong color. I don't think I can get any more bricks, but what I can do is I can use that to get another person. Yeah, I think I'm going to just continue to work my way through the piety, this here. So we're going to get 2 more purple out of that, plus we're going to get 1 more piety. We'll fill in this first one here to get some piety, which gets us another person. We'll use these 2 folks here to improve our resources, plus we'll get a brick out of that. We'll go 1 brick here, and we'll go, I guess, one more up here so we can continue on the brick path, because we're not going to get to that other favor that we need. We're going to deal out 4 cards, and we are not looking good because we are just weak all over the place. Right, left. We did it. We managed to do it. Oh, we should have gotten 2 valor on the last one, shouldn't we? Because we were able to do that. So we should be at 2 valor already, and now we just got another 2 valor, so now we're at 4. Plus we get a soldier out of that. Sorry about that. 2 more soldiers. 1 builder, 2 servants, 2 citizens, 1 brick, 3 more bricks, because I've got a little engine going on. The little engine that could not. Trainer and aristocrat over here, and then path is going to be completed citizen tracks and resource production. I'm always better on resource production, so I'm going to go here. It's going to give us another servant and another citizen. All right, so let's get the last temple built just to get that out of the way. So that's now done. We're going to commit 3 soldiers, a whopping 3 soldiers, up to the top. what that's going to do is give us one more discipline and one more protection. We're going to use one brick down, 2 bricks actually. Go one more protection and one more renowned. We're going to go protection in the middle this time. I know I usually like to try to get the get those out of the way, get them up to 3 first, but I kind of want a little extra protection down there. We're going to go ahead and get, what else can we do that's useful, if anything? We're really not doing, oh, I was supposed to get another yellow, so that's helpful, I guess. We could go down here and actually do some scouting, which is not something we've done a whole lot of in this game. Let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and fill in 2 more here. That's going to give us a soldier. We're going to turn around and use the soldier to complete, I think, this right here. It gets us 1 more brick and 1 more servant. We'll use the 2 servants up here to continue on this way so we can get another resource production and another brick. So the 2, I can't do anything with the 2 bricks, but what I could do is, I mean, first of all, let's do this. Let's at least get this production up by 1 more, because that's just simply going to give us 1 back. That's just good trade-off. Yeah, we're going to go 1 more here to get the soldier, and then we're going to send the soldier out scouting again. Is that really a good? That's not really a good way to, no, that's just bad. Let's just rethink that. I mean, I am just sucking eggs on this one. I really am. We're going to commit this here to get another brick. We're going to use the 3 bricks to actually build a hotel, of all things, which means we're going to get another blue. I cannot reach anything else in terms of protection. I'm doing horribly here. I do not know why I'm doing so badly. I think we're going to complete this here, just to move us a little further along. Probably could have gone up here, but I still wouldn't have reached anything. Nothing is going to advance. I'm not far enough on any of the tracks to do that. I'm going to commit 1 more person here so that on the next turn we can get that favor that we'll probably need, because we're sucking eggs. All right, so we're going to deal out 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to have to use the favor to ignore 1. But unfortunately, that still leaves us with 1 left over. So we're going to end up with 2 victories and 1 disdain. So 2 valor, but 1 disdain. All right, next, year 5. No bricks this time. Lots of people, which is probably not the worst thing in the world. We are going to get 4 bricks from our resource production. We're going to get 1 extra citizen, 1 extra builder. I'm going to deal with these. And yes, I have been dealing with them each turn. And flip this over. Okay, So collected goods and completed scout columns, neither of which really seem like they're going to be things I get, but we'll go for the completed scout columns because maybe I can pull off a miracle, and we'll get that. All right. We'll go 2 more forward on the fort track. I guess an extra person here. And then we'll use this to complete the apparator's track. We'll go ahead and get the baths built because we are going to need the some way to get rid of that disdain, which gives us 1 renown. We'll use 3 more bricks along here, maybe. I feel like I'm just not doing a very good job of managing this. If I go out here, I'm going to get 1 more renowned. And I'll be able to get into this area, but I feel like there's no point. Like, why worry about that? We are going to commit 1 more soldier, 1 more out this way. What that's going to do is it's going to give us 1 renowned and 1 protection, which in turn gives us 1 renowned. And so we're going to get a blue from all of that fun stuff. We can go ahead and use 2 bricks up here on the chippy where it's a little bit easier to get stuff. And then that's going to give us another person and 1 more protection. And now at least we have 3 protection on each one. I think we're going to go ahead and use these 2 and this 1. We'll do some training in year 5, and that'll complete this section of the wall guard. That'll get us 1 more in discipline, which gets us another blue, and it'll give us 1 more protection somewhere. We're going to go on the left-hand side since we had so many in the middle before. We're doing horrible as far as bricks go. We're going to go here to get the traders going, which gives us another blue and another purple. We'll use these 2 here to get this going. That'll give us another here. And then we'll go ahead and use these to complete the first of the precincts, which will give us 1 more priest, 1 more piety, which gives us another servant, plus it gives us 1 more production and 1 more brick. If I had... No. Bummer. I need some way to get up to this, and I just don't feel like I have a way to do that. I just want 1 more. 1 more priest. That's all I want. I guess we're going to throw this against the wall. No pun intended. We can throw these 2 here just to get us a little bit closer. But I think what I want to do is I want to fill this in here so we get the extra piety. And we have a possible favor we can pull in. But wow, I am sucking things here. All right, so let's go ahead and see how we do. We're going to have 8 cards this time. Wow, this is going to be bad. So here, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did it. We are successful, thank God. So we're going to get 3 valor out of this. Gets us another soldier. Again, I feel like we're just not doing well at all. 1 soldier, 1 builder, 3 servants, 2 citizens, 1 brick, plus we're going to get 5 more bricks total. Plus we're going to get 1 more citizen. We're going to get 1 more builder. We're going to take a look at our last 2 neutral cards, and then over here. We've done nothing in terms of scout columns this time around, and I think we're just going to have to accept we're not getting anywhere with those. We could go for, if we get all the way up to here, we could go and complete the thing, which might not be a bad idea because it'll give us, I think, some extra points there, at the very least. Sorry about the noises there. And we're going to get that either way. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do completed wall sections. So these are identical in every other aspect. The biggest problem is that we don't have a whole lot of soldiers that we're getting. We're going to go 2 more out this way. That's going to give us 1 renown and 1 soldier. We're going to commit the 2 soldiers to scouting, of all things. We're going to go 1 up here to get an additional brick. We're going to do 1 down here to get an additional brick. This is going to give us 2 valor overall. 1 more valor, and we will get another soldier, which is probably not too likely. We'll go ahead and use 1 more here to get the renowned, which will give us a person back. All right, what next? What else can we do here? We may as well commit the 2 bricks while we've got them to here. This will allow us to fill these in and keep our final disdain at 0. That having been said, we're probably not going to do too well this time around. We're going to use these 4 to complete this section of the wall. Overall, we're going to get 1 more renowned and 2 protection and 1 more citizen. And then for the protection, we're going to keep it at 4 for all of them. Yeah, it's probably not the right idea. We could continue to push out this way. We've certainly got some resources for it. I'm just trying to see if there's any better way for me to do this. I also cannot get any more, I think. I could get another row. Oh, and actually I should be 1 valor less, unfortunately. So I would have to... Yeah, I messed up. I needed to get 1 more soldier out before doing that. Is there a way for me to get another soldier? I don't think that there is. How do I get another soldier? Grr. I think I messed that up. So what happened was I skipped that right there. I missed that completely. Part of the problem is that I need a way to get a soldier then to make up for that. And I don't see a way to do that. So I am SOL, as it were. Yeah, I messed up. So this is supposed to still be on. That's still not filled in. If I had 2 soldiers, I could do it. I could fill this in completely, but I can't get 2 more soldiers out of all of this. There's no more places for soldiers to come from. There's 1 spot over here, and I could try to get some valor. The only way to get valor, though, is to complete these columns, which will sort of self-fulfilling prophecy there. I could also try to get the diplomats, but I need soldiers to do that. I don't have valor coming in from any place else, unless I get some chippies up there. And that seems unlikely. Let's put these 2 here. Actually, just 1. We just need 1. That's going to give us 1 extra resource production, plus it's going to give us an extra chip. extra brick. We're going to put 2. No, that's a bad idea. We're going to put 1 more brick up here. We'll put 1 more person down here. That'll get us an extra yellow. Really just colossally bad management on my part. We'll go ahead and complete this out to get the brick. If you're wondering why I'm hesitating here and why I'm taking so long, it's that I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to get here or here. And ideally both. But to do that, I have to get all the way out here, and I don't have enough blues to do that. And I don't have enough ways to get more blues to add to this. I could try to build this, but I need to get all the way out here first, and I don't have enough to do that. If I play 2 yellows here, I do have enough to do that, but that seems like too big of a sacrifice to make. Then again, what else am I going to do with it? So 2 yellows out to here. We're going to get a brick. We're going to actually go ahead and fully commit to the large workshop. Stupid as that might be. We're going to get, because the biggest problem here now is that I don't have enough. Well, I'll get some people out of this. Plus I'll get a little bit of protection. So we're going to go ahead and complete all the way out to here. That's going to give us 2 more yellows. We're going to use these 2 yellows to get one of these blues. We'll use this to complete protection out to here. That's going to give me 1 more renown. It's going to give me 1 more protection up here. We'll go ahead and go on this side. It doesn't really matter which. This fills in the spot that I filled in accidentally over here. That's going to leave 2 of these folks. And I could fill in 2 things over here. That's going to give me 1 more priest in return. The problem is I need something to get me out to here, and I just don't have any resources to do that. If I trade something in for there, that's not going to work. Something there, if it's not going to work. It's just not looking good. So I think at this point I'm kind of dead in the water. I needed 1 more brick. 1 more brick would have done it. Like I could have just held on to a brick instead of trading it in for the disdain and just been okay with that. Because then that would have allowed me to fill that in, which would have, it would have had a nice little cascade effect. Yeah, this sucks. This just absolutely sucks. I never did fill in these. I really should have. There's no point in even filling out. Well, actually, no, there is a point in filling out the temples. We're going to do that. We're going to do the temples. We're going to fill these out, except I can't go any further than that because I need a yellow to fill this in. So never mind. That's kind of also pointless. I can fill the first one in, but I don't have a yellow. I need 2 more yellows to complete that. I have really misplayed this game. I've really just completely misplayed this game. I don't even want to trade these in for 2 for 1 yellow. Because what would be the point? Why do that? Wow, just garbage here. Just garbage. There's something to be said about building the courthouse. The courthouse is not something I've ever really worked with a whole lot, and I think that is to my disadvantage. I don't think I'm even going to come close to winning this game. I'll be honest. I mean, I may as well fill that in, because that'll at least give me 1 more turret one more forward on piety. And then this extra priest will just be nothing. Like, there's nothing I can do with it. Because I can't fill this in because I'm not at 8 over here. So we'll fill it in up here, but it's doing me no good. And we're going to see how we do on the final Valor. We're going to have 10 total. We do have one favor to trade in. So we'll see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding me? 10. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So even with the favor, knocking one of these cards out, I still have 5 on this side, and it's the one I'm not protected on. I got 1 left over here. So I'm going to get 1 disdain and 3 valor. So all my attempts to try to get final disdain of 0 gone to the crapper. All right, let's see how badly we did. We only got 10 for renowned. We've got 11 piety. We got 14 valor. We got 13 discipline. For path cards, we completed no cohorts. We have no gladiator strength. We did not fill in all the temples. We do get 2 for that. We did get up to 6 production, so we're at 4. We completed 1 scout column, so we're at 5. And then we completed 2 wall sections, so 7. Sorry about that. All right, and then for final disdain, it's not going to really matter, but we did have 1 disdain at the end of it, so we're going to lose 1 point for that. And so then that's going to give us 21, 35, 48, 55, 54. Just pathetic, absolutely pathetic. We were 11 points off from the final. I'm not sure what I did wrong. I think I focused a little bit too much on trying to get the temples ready, because the temples really don't give you a whole lot in return. Like, if you think about each of these things in terms of an investment, I did not invest wisely. It is not a good idea to build up the temples because you don't get much in return. You get what? 1 favor potentially and like 7 piety if you build up all 3 of them. And is that really useful? Is that really useful overall? No. So I think I probably should have held off on building the temples until near the end of the game, at which point then I could just build the temples. And instead focused on other things like the construction of the courthouse, or maybe the gladiators, or something else. So anyway, that is a horrible, embarrassing, humiliating loss. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Do all the YouTube things. Click like, click subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.